Good morning, students, and welcome to Kakatiya Junior College, Jagityala. And this is Naresh. My qualification MSc Physics and BEd. So now come to teach this subject physics. Okay. So now come to teach this subject physics. So that is in lower classes. So studying about the physics and chemistry in one subject. So in intermediate level, so physics and chemistry are the two different subjects. Okay, so two different subjects. So what is the physics? So what is the basic terminology and so nature of the physics? So totally studied in a intermediate level. Okay, intermediate level. So totally so divided. So intermediate level. So the physics and chemistry are 60 marks. So physics and chemistry, each one 60 marks. Okay, each one 60 marks. Right. So now, so what is the physics? So lower class, 8th, 9th, 10th, so including chemistry and now in intermediate level, two different subjects. So what is the physics? So physics is nothing but, okay, so physics is nothing but, so physics is nature. Okay, physics is the nature and natural phenomena. Physics is the nature and natural phenomena. So what is the mean? So మన చుట్టూ ఉండేటువంటి సో పరిసరాల గురించి స్టడీ చేస్తాం. That is called as the physics. Okay, clear that. So got it. So now in intermediate level, so now discuss the topics is so what physical world. So now first topic is physical world. Physical world. Okay. Now the second topic is units and measurements. Units and measurements. Units and measurements. The third topic is motion in a straight line. Motion in a straight line. Straight line. And so next topic is motion in a plane. Motion in a plane. Okay. So now fifth topic is law of motion. Law of motion. And sixth topic is work, energy and power. Work, energy and power. Okay. And seventh topic is system of particles. System of particles. And rotational motion. Rotational motion. And eighth topic is oscillation. Oscillations. And so ninth chapter is gravitation. Gravitation. And 10th chapter is mechanical properties of solids. And so 11th topic is or chapter mechanical properties of fluids. Okay. So 12th chapter is thermal properties of matter. Thermal properties of matter. Thermal properties of matter. And so third chapter is thermodynamics. Thermodynamics. And so 14th chapter is kinetic theory of gases. Kinetic theory of gases. Okay, clear that. So now total 14 chapters including a first year physics. Okay, so the first chapter is physical world. So what is the physics? Okay, so what is the C.V. Raman effect? Okay, Chandrasekhar effect. So all studying in a physical world. So what is the units? and so how to the measurements. Okay, so that is a length. Length is called as a so that is called as a measurement. So taken units, and so what is the motion in a straight line? So motion in a straight line. So these three chapters are studying motion. Okay, so motion in a straight line, motion in a plane. So law of motions. And so sixth chapter is what is the work, what is the energy, and what is the power. Okay, and seventh chapter is system of particles and rotational motion. Okay, clear the system of particles. So one system is consist of number of particles, and so now more systems are described rotational motion. Okay, and so what is the oscillation? Okay, what is simple harmonic oscillations? What is the oscillations? So ninth chapter is gravitation. Okay, so gravitation due to the earth. So now total studying in a gravitation. So 10th chapter is complete mechanical properties of solids. Okay, 10th chapter and 11th chapter is properties of solids and properties of the fluids. And so 12th chapter is thermal properties of matter. Okay, thermal properties, so study stuff. And so 13th chapter is thermodynamics. Okay, clear the thermodynamics. And 14th chapter is kinetic theory of gases. Kinetic theory of gases. So gases you last time. Okay, so what is the ideal gas? What is the Chaplin's law? So what is the Avogadro law? So the total study in a kinetic theory of gases. Okay, clear that. So now this study about in a physics. So fundamentals. Okay, so the today discuss the topic is fundamentals. So what is the physics, and so what is the properties? Okay, so total study. So first of all, so that is a so similar general word or statement. What is the rest? Okay, so the physics. So first fundamental study. So what is the rest? So rest is nothing but, okay, so what is the rest? Rest is nothing but constant. Okay, so does not change. Does not change position with respect to time and surroundings. So rest means does not change the position. Does not change the position with respect to time and surroundings. So time or surroundings comparison. So that is does not change its position. Okay, of any body. So it does not change the position of any body. So with respect to time and surroundings is called as a, or is said to be, is rest in physics. Okay, so according to rest, so does not change the position of any body with respect to time and surroundings is said to be rest. So now similar word taken, that is the motion. Okay, clear that? Okay, got it? So motion. So motion is nothing but change the position. Change the position of the body. Position of the body with respect to, change the position of the body with respect to time and surroundings. Time and surroundings. Okay, so clear that. So what is the motion? So motion is nothing but change the position. Okay, change the position with respect to, so compare to the time and surroundings. Okay, clear that. So first of all, ఇక్కడ ఒక bench ఉంది. Okay, so అది rest position ఉంది. Okay, ఒక bike ఉంది, in motion ఉంది. So ఎలా ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తారు సార్ అంటే just with respect to time and surroundings. So surroundings change. And also similarly, so time also changes. Here, what is the motion? Motion is nothing but change the position of your body with respect to time and surroundings. Time and surrounding is said to be motion. Okay, is said to be motion. So now another statement. So that is called as a rectilinear motion. Rectilinear motion. Okay. So what is the rectilinear motion? So rectilinear motion is nothing but motion of the any body. Okay, motion of the any body, along a straight line, along a straight line, along a straight line is called as a rectilinear motion. So motion of the any body, any particle, okay, along the straight line, is called as a rectilinear motion, or the body in rectilinear motion. Okay, clear that? So next to the same, so next statement is uniform motion. Okay, uniform motion. So what is the uniform motion? Okay, so what is the motion? So motion is nothing but change the position of the body with respect to time and space. Already we know that. Okay, so now discuss the topic is uniform motion. Okay, so what is the uniform motion? So uniform motion is nothing but, so that is called as a uniform. What is the uniform motion? So uniform motion is nothing but equal interval of time, equal interval of time, and equal distance, equal interval of time by equal distance, or equal displacement is known as uniform motion. Okay, clear that? So uniform motion, a body is uniform motion, said to be uniform motion. Then equal interval of time, and so corresponding to equal distance, equal length is called as a uniform motion. And so now another word taken, non-uniform motion. So what is the non-uniform motion? So non-uniform motion, okay, so non-uniform motion is unequal interval of time, equal distance, unequal interval of time, equal distance is known as non-uniform motion. So what is the non-uniform motion? What is the uniform motion? So uniform motion is nothing but equal distance in equal interval of time. So non-uniform motion, unequal interval of time in equal distance, So that is called as a non-uniform motion. So non-uniform motion. So what is the rest? So what is the motion? What is the rectilinear motion? What is the uniform motion? What is the non-uniform motion? Okay. So got it. So now discuss the another topic is displacement. So what is the displacement? So what is the distance? Okay. So what is the displacement? So displacement is nothing but, so for example, now here taken a path. So show the diagram. Okay. Show the diagram. So this is point A and point B. Okay. So the body is passing through the among the number of paths. So one path and another path, third path. So if in case of this total is 3 centimeters, here also taken 4 centimeters. So the total we have taken 5 centimeters. Okay. So clear that. So here the body, what is the displacement? So what is the distance? Okay, what is the path length? So first of all, discuss the topic is path length. Okay. So the distance is covered. Okay, the distance is covered between the 2 points is called as a path length. Okay, path length. So what is the displacement? What is the displacement? Okay, so what is the displacement? So displacement is nothing but, so the shortest distance between 2 points, or change the position, okay, change the position along the straight direction, okay, along the same direction, okay, that is called as a displacement. So that what is the displacement? So simple statement. So the shortest distance, okay, the shortest distance between the 2 points is called as a displacement. Okay, shortest distance between the 2 points is called as a displacement. Okay, clear that? Okay, so displacement is nothing but shortest distance between the 2 points. Here, observe in the diagram, the shortest distance is nothing but A to B. The 5 centimeters is called as a displacement. So the path length is called as a 3 centimeters plus 4 centimeters, 7 centimeters is path length. Okay. Okay, clear. So what is the path length? What is the displacement? Now study about the another topic is average. So what is the velocity? What is the velocity? It is denoted by the v. Okay. So what is the velocity? Now so one more observe here. What is the displacement? So the displacement between the shortest distance between the 2 points is called as a displacement. So displacement means in a centimeters, okay, or millimeters, etc. Okay, clear that. So what is the velocity? So velocity is means the rate of change of displacement or distance. The rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement is called velocity. So velocity is denoted by the v. So v is equal to displacement or distance taken s by with respect to time or corresponding to time is called as a velocity. So what is the velocity? So velocity is nothing but the rate of change of displacement, the single word. So the rate of change of the displacement or distance is called as a velocity. Okay, clear that. So velocity. And so now another definition also. So the displacement by time, the displacement, the ratio to displacement to the time is called as a velocity. Okay, the ratio displacement to time or distance to time is called as a velocity. Units of velocity, so measure centimeters or displacement taken meters and time taken seconds. Okay, meter per second or meter inverse or meter second inverse are units of the velocity. So what is the velocity? Velocity is nothing but the rate of change of displacement is called as a velocity. The rate of change of displacement is called as a velocity. Okay, so now here the taken, what is the average velocity? Okay, average velocity. Okay, so average velocity is nothing but the total displacement by total interval of time is called average velocity. Okay, what is the average velocity? So average velocity is nothing but just total displacement traveling of the body. Okay, so the total displacement by total interval of time. Total displacement by total interval of time is called as a average velocity. So what is the average speed? Okay, average speed. So average speed is nothing but total. Okay, total path length. Total path length or distance by total interval of time. Okay, so that is called as a average speed. Okay, so what is average velocity? So average velocity means the total displacement by total interval of time is called as the average velocity. And so similar pattern here also like that. So what is the average speed? So average speed is nothing but total path length or total distance by total interval of time. Total distance by total interval of time is called average speed. Okay, so is called average speed. So average velocity or equal average speed, equal or greater than average speed is greater than or equal to the average velocity. So note this point. So what is the difference between average speed? So the average speed is greater than or equal to the average velocity. So next taken. So that topic is taken. So average velocity, uniform velocity and non-uniform velocity. Okay, uniform velocity. Uniform velocity. So uniform velocity is nothing but equal distance in equal interval of time is called as a uniform velocity. Okay, so uniform velocity is nothing but so equal distance, equal interval of time is called as a uniform velocity. So what is the non-uniform velocity? So non-uniform velocity is so equal distance, unequal distance in equal interval of time. So that is called as a non-uniform velocity. Okay. So what is the uniform velocity and what is the non-uniform velocity? So clear that important. And so next another definition taken, that is the acceleration. Acceleration. Okay. Clear that. So what is the acceleration? And so it is denoted by the small a letter. Okay. So acceleration, it is denoted by the small a. So what is the acceleration? So how to define the acceleration? So acceleration is nothing but so the rate of, okay, got it. So the rate of change of velocity, the rate of change of velocity is called, the rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. Acceleration. Okay. So clear that. So what is the acceleration? It is denoted by the small a, and the rate of change of velocity. The rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. And so now the definition we can write acceleration. So a is equal to velocity by time. Okay, velocity by time. Velocity by time is called as a acceleration. So units of acceleration taken. So velocity is nothing but meter per second by second. So meter per second square or meter second inverse is called as a units of the acceleration. So what is the acceleration? Acceleration is nothing but the rate of change of the velocity is called acceleration. So it is denoted by the small a, and so according to the definition, so small a is equal to velocity by time. With respect to velocity by time is called as a acceleration, and so units of acceleration, so we can write meter per second square. So meter per second square or meter inverse, meter second inverse. Okay, so second inverse we can write it. And so now the difference between what is the velocity, what is the acceleration? So what is the velocity? So velocity is nothing but the rate of change of displacement is called as the velocity. The rate of change of velocity is called as the acceleration. So what is the displacement and what is the velocity and what is the acceleration? Okay, clear that, got it. So what is the displacement? The shortest distance, okay, the shortest distance between any 2 points is called as a displacement, is called as a displacement. Okay, so that is the change the position, a straight line, okay, in the same single direction is also called as a displacement. So rate of change of displacement is called as a velocity. Rate of change of displacement is called as a velocity, and the rate of change of velocity is called as a acceleration. These are three different words depending on another. Okay, so what is the displacement, what is the velocity, and what is the acceleration? So units of displacement taken centimeters, meters, okay, etc. And velocity is nothing but meter per second or centimeter per second. So acceleration centimeter per second square or meter per second square. Okay, so got it? Clear that? Okay, so next class lo మనం డిస్కస్ చేసే టాపిక్ ఏంటి సార్ అంటే what is the gravity. Okay, gravity, what is the acceleration due to gravity. Okay, and so gravity taken about the upward direction and downward direction. Okay, so what is the acceleration taken on studying about the next class. Okay, clear that and got it.